Welcome to the KDrama Clubhouse. We are the KThree. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We are K-drama fans just like you, and we have opened the KDrama Clubhouse to hang out with other K-drama fans so that we can chat all the goodness with you. I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa, and thank you all for being here. I know some of you are dealing with snow and cold weather and impending storms. So for all of you who are here, Amna's in the UK. Caitlin's on the, in DC. We've got other friends in Virginia. Jill, who I know travels a lot for work. You are in Texas. So welcome everybody. We're so glad to see you. And if
I saw someone from India too. So
yes, welcome.
Globe, right?
Kamakshi, welcome. If anyone here is new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have so much good stuff coming up for you. Because some of you missed, I know you weren't able to join us, but we did a Space Sweepers Netflix watch today. So much fun. I swear.
It was so much fun. It was great, right?
Yeah, it made the film so much more enjoyable to be able to chat with all of you. So thank you all for if you joined us.
Great. Sorry. I'm like reading Marco's notes. They're telling me that I'm pixelated, so I'm super distracted. But I think I'm back, Yay.
I think so.
Okay. All right. But yeah, no, Space Sweepers was so much fun. Thank you to everyone who hung out with us yesterday. And we had so much fun. And wow, like I think it was SG Wordy, if she's out here, she was hilarious. She's like, they 100% went with the everything and the kitchen sink method of sci-fi genre. It was fantastic, right?
Yeah, Nora K, you were there, and Tasea and Marco. It was so, I a love letter to sci-fi films. So if you're a sci-fi fan, there's so much to dig into there. It was super fun.
Oh, Kamashi Shama, they would pronounce your name right. Yay! Thank you. I'm so glad. Nice work, Marisa.
My audio is popping in and out. I don't know what to do about that.
Oh, man. Snowstorms, technology, so many things. Always, always, always. It is crazy. But let's, guys, we got some K-dramas to talk about because we had 3 finales, 2 premieres. We're teeing up other finales. It was a fully packed week of K-dramas, right, Marisa?
Yeah, there's a lot going on in February. So let's get started with...
Right? Monday, Tuesday. There it is, Marco. First up, there it is. I'm like, wait a second, you told me to say it, and then it doesn't happen. All right, first up, you guys, Lovestruck in the City. Is everyone still on board with this one? Because I am enjoying it, but I'm kind of ready to wrap it up. I don't know where I felt at the end of this one. I will tell you what I was mad at, what I did feel, Marisa. If they are going to implode my second couple at the end of this and don't give us a season 2 solely for them, I'm going to be pissed.
So I was kind of more of the same. I was like, how long is Kim Ji-won going to deny her feelings and not apologize and not kind of face what she went through? Because they were stringing that out. I was like, God.
So long, right?
Yeah. And then Ji Chang-wook's character was like, I've been looking for you for a year. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Right. He's been looking for her. The whole argument just made me kind of ragey against our girl, Uno, right? I was happy that she finally took ownership of what was going on. But it was like, you knew he was looking for you for a year and you just were embarrassed that your friends would find out that you did this kind of bohemian getaway after everything that blew up in your face with your ex-fiance. Who wouldn't understand that? The story got a little clunky for me in these last couple of episodes.
Yes, because when Ji Chang-wook, I can't remember, what's his name? Park Ji-won? Park Ji-won. When he was like, you're not and you're not the other woman, and who are you? I'm like, I would like to ask that question too.
Yeah, right? It was kind of like, I wish we just could have spent a couple of maybe episodes of them getting to know each other, who they really are, right? Instead of all of this, chaos and confusion is right.
I feel like we're stuck in the same groove. And the thing is, they can reboot their entire relationship. And I kind of like to explore that, unless that's
Right.
season 2.
Is that season 2? That's what I guess that's where I'm confused. Like, is season 2, let's see, Calvin, I wish they continued to interview style. Yes, it does feel like that, Calvin. And that kind of helped us get a little bit inside what the characters were thinking. And so, yeah, I did enjoy that. So that's my question. Is season 2 a continuation of this storyline, or is season 2 like going to be an anthology and it's going to be a completely different set of people? And if that's the case, I feel like, unfortunately, I don't feel like the ending is going to be satisfying next week.
As you brought up our second couple, they're being set up for something. There's going to be some break. He doesn't really know her, despite the fact that they've been together for 10 years.
Right. And I don't think, I think, again, I feel like it's a couple who we've danced around it for 16, 15 episodes of them loving each other, but not really understanding each other. Like he wants to be able to buy her things and she wants to glue forks back together. Like, clearly they are coming at things differently. And instead of actually having a conversation and exploring that, we've danced around it for 15 episodes. And now we're sitting on the final 2 and they're about to implode. So it's like, is this, so yeah. Oh, we lost Maurice's audio completely. Ah! Are you back? Nope. Oh, wait, she's been muted. That's why. I can't unmute it, Marco. You have to unmute her. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking. And yes, I think I just saw someone, according to his cousin, he had a 2-month fling. Yes. I think I just saw someone ask if Nard asked, yes, is there a season 2? We were told that this was supposed to be a multi-season. We still don't have Marisa, right? Are you back? Oh, there you are. Yay. Okay.
Yeah, we were told it was multi-season. I read somewhere that this is going to be like Friends, and Ji Chang-wook and Kim Ji-won are like Ross and Rachel. And I'm like, are we going to seasons?
Oh, Lord. But I will say the ring thing was, I did enjoy that because I felt like Park Jae-won finally got some verification of what has been occurring. And I was happy to see that. Right?
Yeah. So, Marco, I'm back. You can hear me, right? I'm not. Where are all our comments? Gail is saying at first Park Jae-won was a mess. Yes, definitely a mess. Still struggling. It's been a year. He loved her so much.
So much. And right? I feel like for me, Park Jae-won would have accepted getting to know who Eo-no is, right?
Very forgiving, even though she stole his camera,
Right. I feel like he would have understood what was happening if someone would have actually said, if she would have actually said something in the 12 months since it happened.
Oh, right. I guess he never, ever, ever hangs out with his cousin's friends.
Ever. Knows nothing about them ever in the history of ever. Even though his cousin's live-in girlfriend went to high school with this woman. He's never seen a picture of her. Ever.
No.
A man who takes pictures with 14 different cameras has never seen a photo. And we clearly have nibbles. Right?
Oh my God.
Lovestruck in the City. All right. Come on now. Let's stick this landing. I don't know if it can. Let's see. Tessia. Oh, wait. Sorry. He feels like he's been very quiet about how he feels about her wanting to stay poor and have. Oh, second couple. Yes.
Yeah.
What is that about our girl, Sorani? Why does she want to stay? I get that she's happy, but
she's just not ambitious. He wants things for her, and I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know because they haven't explored it at all. Is it simply that he wants to be able to buy, get them into a bigger place, and then he'll take care of, the bulk of the finances, and then she can do her dog walking and 15 part-time jobs to find happiness? Why is that not an option on the table? Or is it an option on the table? What are our options, guys? So that's
we need more because we like this couple so much, and we're just kind of not getting them. And then our third couple, we hardly.
Right? The other guy did it. Another friend's a KDrama friends. No. Oh no. I don't want that.
But yeah, exactly, Calvin. We seem to have lost the third couple completely.
Yeah, and I'm really digging Oh my, there we go. Here he is. And I'm really digging Ru Kyung-soo playing the friend. Like, I want more about him. Yeah, right. Like, there is a third couple. Exactly. Like, are we anyway? Quibbles, guys. Many quibbles as we head into the finale. As sadly, many K-dramas take that route out.
You know what? I saw episode 17 on Netflix. I don't know if that's a behind the scenes special, but they don't usually do those on Netflix.
I thought I read that it's kind of their pivot point about one of the, I think it's Minho, who was the officer with the camera thief. And people are wondering if that's what season 2 is going to be about, which is where my concern is. If this season of Lovestruck in the City is over next week for these 6 characters, I'm going to be really disappointed. Minho,
yeah, from Shiny. We all like him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Marco. What are you saying? I need to check my USB cables. Maybe it's your headphones. Do you have another USB cord? I don't know. Sorry, folks. Some audio issues today.
Right?
Am I still popping in and out? Is that the problem? All right. Tisea.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so many things to explore with these 3 couples that I would love to spend more time with them. So it's interesting. Very, very interesting. But all right, you guys, we have so many other shows to get to. So Lovestruck in the City, quibbles aside, you've been really pretty, right? I mean, Ji Chae-wook and his array of coats has been magnificent, in my personal opinion.
I know. I just want to go to Seoul in the winter and wear sweaters and coats and, look at the fashion show walking down the street.
Exactly, right? I need them all to look that good and have as many amazing coats. All right, you guys, so let's move on. She Would Never Know, episodes 5 and 6. I unfortunately did not get to this week. How was it? How's everybody feeling about this one?
She Would Never Know. Yeah. Okay. So I do not understand why she ever had an affair with the brand manager. There is nothing charming or humorous. There's nothing attractive about him at all. I don't really get it. And then Did they
dive in more? Because I thought that last week, I thought there was something a little bit charming about him. It's completely gone this week.
I'm not finding him charming at all. And I know they tried to explain it a bit more. You actually see his horrible father and his expectations, and and they are in a police station and he's sending him money. But I just didn't. He just looks lost and angry, and I know. I don't know if it's an acting choice. It's like there's got to be something. She had an affair with him for 2 years, so yeah. But I'm loving it too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No, I just didn't get it. And he is adorable. I like him as a man and not a high school student, for sure.
Oh God, yeah. As a grown man, he loves her so much. It's just
really?
Yeah. So there's this whole, storyline about maybe they would, they're going to the European office in Paris or something, and she's going to go with the boss. And then she decides not to go, and Rowan just dancing around, so happy that she's not going. It's just the cutest thing ever. It's like this big giant of a man, just like all giddy that she's.
Oh, it's like a big Great Dane puppy. That's what he reminds me of.
Yeah.
Big Great Dane. Doesn't realize it's not a lap dog.
Yes. So Jui589, right? Drunk Rowan is a giant puppy everyone deserves.
Oh, see? Jui and I were on the same page with that.
Yes. Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's fine looking man. Mm-hmm.
So through 5 and 6, right? We're through 5 and 6. So we're almost heading into that halfway pivot point. Where, I mean, is there something happening, or is it just still more of the same for these 2 episodes?
It's slowly, it's a little bit more of the same. I mean, the brand manager tearing them apart, doing all sorts of ridiculous things to separate them, keeps blaming Rowan's character, as if Song-ah is making decisions, not on the fact that he hid his fiance from her for 2 years.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Marco, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do unless I unplug everything and plug it back in. So but the fiance, she is starting to discover what's happening. But she doesn't have, they didn't really explore that yet. So I think that's really going to drop in the next couple episodes. And yeah, you're mad at him.
Right. Caitlin also has a theory, and you know we love theories, you guys. Caitlin's theory about the married sister. Oh my God, Caitlin, I thought the exact same thing last week. I think her husband is gay and is dating the chef.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think so.
Okay, so that's Marco, can we throw that one out there? Great. Okay.
Like the audio's
there we go. There's Caitlin's. Okay. Great. So we've got that going on. So I totally agree with that one for sure. Mom can't be. Oh wait. Ooh, so many things are happening. Oh, so many technical issues, you guys. But K-dramas still continue to happen. So yeah. Do you need a second, Marisa?
No, I just switched over.
Whatever you did is brilliant.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
All right. So, full steam ahead. KDrama Clubhouse. Full steam ahead. The X is a complete dog. So yeah, I picked up on that, Caitlin. Your theory last time that the married sister, the husband is into the chef. I picked up on that last episode. So yeah, Marco. Okay, I can focus now. Okay. Our technical director now. Yes, he's like, oh my God. Great. So
judgmental, you know that she's gonna get it, and her daughter is so wise, just sitting in the back seat of the car, you know, making like understanding universal truths about relationships and why her mother should or shouldn't work. It's very
right. Oh my God, it's amazing. I love how the children always are the smartest ones there. Always. The children. So much. It's so amazing. So yeah, so I will get caught up on it this week, you guys. I just wrapped up on the job that I'm on, and it was just kind of, there's a lot happened. A lot of moving parts this week, so I missed that one. All right, you guys, let's see what else. Does anybody else have any final thoughts on this, or is it just are we just teeing up for that midpoint and see where we're headed, right? Yeah. Right. Sage in a 7-year-old body.
Yeah.
For sure, right? Yes. Why the murders?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Song-A's mom is just there to throw monkey wrench after monkey wrench into her daughter's life. So yeah.
Hot mess. Yeah. Hot mess. The little girl is so harsh. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. I love harsh little girls. You guys remember how much I loved our little girl that was which show was it? Oh, Caitlin, what is it? It's your favorite one. It was Nokdu, and the Tale of Nokdu, the little girl who was engaged to Nokdu. Oh gosh, that was funny. That 8-year-old was fantastic. All right, you guys. So now let's talk about a few of the new ones that we saw. Love Scene. Did anybody watch Love Scene Number? I did not jump on that one because no one seemed to be really into it. But Marisa has a really good point about this, which is why we may watch it next week.
That's right. This is not a 16-episode K-drama. This is an 8-episode omnibus. So the first 2 episodes starred Kim Bo-ra as a 23-year-old, and then we've got 3 other actresses who are going to be giving us, I guess, love stories of different ages. So the episodes that are going to drop on Monday are starring Shim Eun-woo. Oh, where is our guy? You know what?
I think it's
Ji Sung-hyun is also in it.
Yes.
We love him. So I think his episodes drop Monday, but
so I might jump in for that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did anyone watch episodes of 1 and 2? Was anybody into that? Shout out. That seems to be kind of a hard no. So let's move on until next week, and we'll see how it goes, right? What do you think, Marisa? Should we?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. So one that looks like almost not everybody, but a large group of you did watch and want to talk about is LUCA: The Beginning. Dude, I didn't even know this existed. It did. I know. It kind of went under the radar, the love scene one. But LUCA: The Beginning got a lot of eyeballs on it, and a lot of people were into it. It is the reason I'm into it is Lee Da-hee for sure. Like she's the main reason for me.
So this is interesting. I thought this was an OCN show, but it's TVN.
Right. So nope, other guy did it. You're not. LUCA. Okay, so Rosa started it with a bang. So good, so much action. OST is amazing. Yes. All right, guys. So what did you? Yeah. What are we thinking?
It looks like people are either loved it or like it wasn't for them, and I'm falling in the it wasn't for me side of the spectrum. But I also like Caitlin loved it. I know Young Ajima loved it.
Right.
Yeah, the other guy did it. You love it. It's yeah. It seems to be.
I enjoyed it. I'm in that weird person that's kind of riding it right up the middle. I feel like this was the show that Awaken wanted to be to some extent, because we have mutant children that have been basically like what am I trying to say? Experimented on. Our main lead, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's a human electric eel hybrid. Like, is that what they said? Is that what our bad guy said? Because I was like, hold up, okay, so that's what he is. I think it did. I started. Okay, Kim MC started. Let's more like an OCN drama. Absolutely. I felt like I enjoyed it, but I felt like for all of the crazy town that was in the first 2 episodes, it didn't feel like a really dynamic open for me. Like the characters themselves did not grab me. Yeah, I mean, I think yes, correct. Electric Eel.
I think if you're a Kim Rae-won fan, then you've probably been waiting for him to come back with something big.
Maybe
and
that's
this is
what
like
it is.
Big in terms of action and dark storyline. And I'm sorry, you can try to make Lee Da-hee look unattractive, but really that's kind of impossible. Right. So I did like that fight scene where she just kind of went in and was just like kicking everyone's ass, like boom, boom, boom.
Right. But, yeah, it was great. There was a huge elevator scene that was amazing too. And unfortunately in my brain right now, I remember it being amazing, but for some reason it's melding in with the big fight scene with in Captain America. And I feel like it had a lot. Oh, it was the hospital one. Thank you. I'm like, oh my God, I can't remember how it went. But
yeah. Oh yeah.
The camera angles were amazing, and just the whole thing. I mean, it was just an amazing piece of cinematography and stunt work. So, I mean, there's a lot there that's kind of amazing. But yes, catch the spark, ride the wave, right? Exactly. The other guy did it. Like, I need him to maybe, right? He's an eel. He's an eel, guys. He's an electric eel. Like, I don't know how to wrap my brain around that as a story point. I don't know how to deal with it. Yeah. So I'm into it for next week, but you guys keep us posted, because I'm always, here's my other big concern. Wait, oh my God, I just lost my page. Go back. There it is. I am always concerned when you see Kim Sang-ho as well, who's our Ajishi police detective guy. I'm waiting for him to turn evil at any moment, and I want him not to turn evil. But everything he does, I'm like, is he setting her up? Is he sending her to her death? Is he one of the bad guys? Like, does he know what's happening? Like, I'm a complete freakazoid about it. Yeah. So that's my other big problem. But Lee Da-hee is just, I love her so much, and she's so much fun to watch, right?
Yes.
Let's see.
With her
Caitlin, the one thing that did tick me off that Lee Da-hee did was that she had to be saved. Right, Caitlin? Like, she had to be saved like almost every 20 minutes. It was kind of ridiculous. It was, it was a little ridiculous the amount of time she had to be saved. Then again, it is an electric eel who is basically a walking, what is that? An EMF, a pulse? What is that? Is that what yeah, he literally like takes out city blocks when he gets in danger. So, it's kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. But yes, I will definitely, I'm in there, you guys. I'm here for you. I'm here for the LUCA people, because y'all know I like some crazy sci-fi for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. EMP. Thank you, Caitlin. EMP pulse. That's what I was trying to say, Rosa. I know. EMP pulse. I'm trying EMF. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. All right, you guys. So let's keep moving on. We got that. We got those two. So we got the 2 premieres in. Let's now talk the 2 finales, guys. We had 2 finales Wednesday, and they were both on Wednesday, Thursday. Let's check it out. We have the first one up is, where are my notes? There they are. Run On. Marisa, and all of you who loved Run On, how did we feel about it?
You know what?
That doesn't sound good. Uh-oh.
I like that it was different, but they stopped telling too much. Really, any story between Im Shi-won and Shin-se Kyung's character and focus so much on our second couple. And really, they should have, it could have been it was two couples for really the entire series, but there was a lot of our second couple in 15 and 16, which I totally enjoyed, but I really missed our lead couple. And it's like the writer kind of stopped telling the story there, and there was really more that's a choice. Like there is more that could have been explored or more that could have been created and written. So that was kind of a bummer because I have such a mad crush on Im Shi-won that I just wanted more of him.
Right.
Holy
well,
cow.
we all know that I developed a huge Im Shi-won problem with this show. So I was a little bummed out that him and Shin-se Kyung kind of got sidelined in this finale. And I was kind of like, okay. Yeah.
It was too bad because
Joe said it was a 10-10. All right.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I was satisfied. I really enjoyed it. I liked the flashback montage at the end, but that did bring up but it did bring up a question, Jen, right? About what was a flashback and what wasn't.
I need someone to answer this for me because I was one of the people. I don't know if I'm one of only a few people, but I was really satisfied that our CEO and our student artist broke up because they were not going to be able to go the distance. In my personal opinion, I just felt their life paths were too different. They wanted two different things. It was beautiful. I love that he called her his first love. I loved all of that. And then they met at the art gallery, which was lovely. And then was it a flashback to when they were together and hanging out? Or were we supposed to then infer that they got back together? Like I was hazy on what was happening. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed when I thought that they got back together. So what was everybody else's thought on that?
Jill, I'm so with you. Yes. I'm confused. I don't know now. I didn't think it was a flashback, but I think I might have to go back and rewatch it because it was a long scene that played out. And then we went into that flashback montage. Yeah. So, but did they broke up and then they met back? You know, the other thing that they didn't really make clear was she breaking up with him because of her heart condition? Like she just didn't think she was going to live very long. I mean, I thought she was kind of alluding to that.
I thought she was alluding to the fact that her goal was to take over the company. And so she just didn't fit in with that. And she knew that because the dad had died. So they just stay friends, but not dating. Now that I was wondering if that was possibly it. Same question. Thank you. Okay. So they're just good friends. Okay. So I was a little hazy. They got back together because they needed time to grow by themselves. Okay. Also, I wasn't sure if that, I felt like that was a little unclear.
So maybe the writer made it unclear so that we could interpret it ourselves.
Right, because then everybody shows up at the theater together, and I understand that it was a setup for them all see to the final credits and all of that, because clearly they weren't all together, but they did have some final moments, so I was a little confused at the end.
So we also had a couple cameos in these final episodes. Kim Sun-ho playing the director. I loved him. I think he was a little underutilized. I could have used a little bit more with him.
I think it was like in all of one scene, and it was all like, and it was adorable, and it's everything that Kim Sun-ho is good at, which is being like snarky and hilarious. But yeah. And then we also had Kim Won-hae, because it's not a K-drama without Kim Won-hae being the bartender with all of the sage advice. Oh, the sage advice. Oh, he's washing his glasses. Loved it. Freaking loved it. I will say this, and this is the only thing that I wish the show would have. The show did a really nice job, I thought, was showing other quote unquote alternative lifestyles being normal, and I loved that. But I just wish we could have spent a little bit more time with our barista, whose name is Kohei Jun. And how he came out and his mom found out, and like that whole story I felt like was very rushed, because I feel like we in the clubhouse called it like episode 7.
Yeah.
What's happening? So I wish we could have spent a little bit more time with that. I did love everything that was said about that. And I was really glad to see that.
Because his mom was terrible. She won't let her daughter box. You know, she is angry at her son for coming out. And it's like, a lot of parents behaving badly in this, but you know, she takes good care of him. She wants, so it would have been nice to see more of that or just develop that. So, but I love
Just
the sister.
The sister was great.
Yeah,
I love
like,
the sister sitting down and going like, I like boys too. It's great. I was like, yeah, right. You guys can just go like find boys together. It'd be fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming out right. Right, Joycelyn. I did. I just thought it was just really. Oh, and then I have to say, I love the fact that our little student painter whose name Younghwa, because he's a movie. Younghwa, the way he reacted to the confession, he just gave him a big hug, and it was just so beautiful, and I loved it. And I thought they played that so well. Like there were so many great beats in the finale for me that I enjoyed that, but as a cohesive whole, I was kind of like, I'm not really sure what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for Run On.
All right, Run On. I did, for all of us who are kind of now figuring out where our next big Im Shi-won fix is going to come from, I think I read that he is looking at joining that OCN monster Jeju Island with Kim Nam-gil and Seiji.
Soyeji.
Soyeji. Yeah, Soyeji. Yeah. Oh, I would love that. So fingers crossed that one happens, you guys, right? Oh, yes. No, absolutely, Sandy. Absolutely. The mom clearly had issues, and she acknowledges her issues. And I felt like we could have spent a little more time with both moms and how they kind of finally stepped up for their children at the end. And I just felt like there was a lot of fertile ground in the story that we could have played with that was kind of left alone. But I also read Shin Se-kyung mentioned just kind of a throwaway line, something about a season 2. So we might be coming back to this world. Just saying.
Ooh.
It'd be kind of fun, right? Right? Yeah. Oh my God, Maria, totally could have been 20 episodes easily, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And correct me if I'm wrong, Marisa, but didn't the original synopsis say that Im Shi-won was a sports agent? And he didn't become a sports agent until like episode 16. I was like,
I know.
what's happening right now?
Yeah, I would have loved 20 episodes because I loved like we watched so many K-dramas. Like this was just different, and the pace was different, and the snappy dialogue was different, and I was loving that so much. So, season 2, bring it on.
I would totally want to revisit these people again for sure.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, and our second finale. True Beauty, which means Jen gets to refresh her lipstick. I need to find a new show for it now. Damn. What am I do?
True Beauty, man. Hwang In-yup is a bona fide star after this drama.
Right?
Like, good for him. Yeah. I loved seeing him as an adult. Like, I
wrote the exact same thing in my notes, Risa. I was like, okay, as an adult, I need to see more of him as an adult in adult roles because, right?
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, I loved it. It was satisfying and yet not all at the same time for me. I don't know how else to say it.
Really?
Yeah. What did you guys all think?
Oh.
I personally felt that they gave way too much real estate in the final 2 episodes to Sojun's unrequited love. Like, I mean, I get it. But it's already been years. Again, it's kind of like what happened in Startup. You had years, dude. Years to say something or get somewhere with this situation. And then, of course, he confesses the day that Suo shows back up. But I felt like it would have been more fun to have him just embrace that whole idol thing that he was, debuting with instead of being sidelined with sadness. I was a little bummed out about that personally.
Yeah, Jewy 589. That's the trope that just never makes sense to us. That is like you go to America and then you stop texting and you break up because that's, Right.
Well, I mean, I will say this. I felt like he actually had a valid point. They're high schoolers. They can't really visit each other. He can't go back to Korea. She can't afford to come to the States. He had a very valid point that they just cannot sustain a relationship, right? And so I was kind of like, oh, you're not going noble idiot and just ignoring her. That's great. But then he shows up and expects everything to be right back to where it was because he's like, I missed you. It's like, dumbass. At least give her a heads up that you're heading back to town and you want to talk to her or, maybe figure out where her life is now. I was a little disappointed in that too.
Yeah, and that they just sidebar. When they randomly found that cameo when they were both at Namsum Tower, our cameo from our what is his name?
What is his name? Because I could not place it to save my life, but I'm like, I know you. Who are you?
Oh, but he was from Extraordinary You. Was it Extraordinary You?
That's who he was. He was one of the high school kids again. That's what it was. Extraordinary You. Yes.
Thank you, Kim Young Dae. Yeah, I shouted when he turned around.
Right?
It was like this confluence of high school dramas.
So many. And then we had, and I love that they kind of tied it all together with the Extraordinary You cameo of the couple, and then them going backstage. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. But what I did was I was like, oh, Namsum Tower, like they're open at night, and I looked up the hours. Yeah. So if anyone needs it, they're open from 10 a.m. till 11 p.m.
Well, thank you, Marisa. If you want to go, it looks freezing cold. I was like, oh dear God.
I know. Beautiful. But
apparently
you can drink.
Nice. I wanted a Nuna romance so bad, right? Don't we all want a Nuna romance? Who do we want? Oh, right, for a little idol. I wanted that. I did too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Played her part. Whoever did her makeup. Right. Yeah. Gail, absolutely. But I still say a dermatologist would have cleared all of that up. Like, she's in the beauty industry. How does she not have a good dermatologist by now?
Yeah.
And I will say that I did enjoy the fact. I did enjoy the fact that I was happy to see her pursue her dream of being a makeup artist, but like she didn't become the greatest makeup artist in the history of makeup in 2 years. And that she made steps, and like her big thing was to be able to put the lipstick on Sojun right at the end, and that was like her big, like I appreciated that she was making the normal steps that normal people do. So I did enjoy that.
That's right. So I kind of felt though that Sujin, is that her name?
Juhi's been to Namsan Tower.
Oh yeah. It's on our list.
It's so absolutely.
Sujin, is that the friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like they kind of kicked her to the curb in episode 15, and then they brought her back in 16, and it was satisfying, but she was such a big part of the entire series. I was kind of bummed that they didn't really do so much with her, because that kind of showed what a good heart Moon Ga-young's character had.
Right. So yeah, it was really interesting how they were like completely decimated the Sujin character and then brought her back for like 2 scenes, and then she was at the wedding. It was like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like that was another missed opportunity.
Amna, I think she had to take it because she's in you can't talk back to the superstar pop idol, but then she finally did,
which was great.
She finally did. Yeah,
I enjoyed that. So there's a lot that I really enjoyed. I will also say, quibble, this is another quibble. Suo has his own apartment. He does not live with anyone. And you are telling me that 2 college students never took advantage of that after being separated for 2 years until the end? And then they acted like they never even understood what hormones were ever in the history of the time they were together. Like, well, come on, KDrama, come on. So frustrating.
There's no sex.
No, there's no sex in KDrama until there is.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on now. Yeah, I mean, I felt bad for the second lead, but I also felt like it's not like he didn't know. Like, give him another love interest. Like, I would have been completely fine if 2 years later they were just best buds and he liked another girl. Right? Like, I felt like he wasted time on it.
I know. Their bromance was cute, though. I definitely enjoyed all of their... Yeah, like just drink, like clink. It was like they just those two belong together too.
Exactly. I felt like they clicked really well. Like that was that was definitely a highlight for sure. Yeah. Oh my God. Right? K-drama characters are number 1 in repressed hormonal situations. It's so freaking frustrating. I'm just like, why is she doing like a backward flip out of his bed after? Like, okay, all right. She's like 22 years old. I'm like, oh my God.
I know. Come on.
You know what, Dude, 8926. I did too. I felt like he again got sidelined as simply the bereaved second lead character that doesn't get the girl. Like I felt like he had a much fuller story we could have told for sure.
I think that's Hwang and Yup, like making the most out of that fairly tropey, second lead gets sidelined. I think he's
definitely one. He's my revelation for this. I mean, I will say this, Chan-ho is still, he's my favorite puppy. He's just he is like 3 for 3 in puppydom for me. So, Seo-joon, he was a revelation for me. So I'll definitely be following him.
Yeah, man. When they went to his debut performance and they started on that close up of him, holy moly! It's like, man, the camera loves him,
right? Yeah, with his like very smoky, coppery, smoky eye. Yeah. Secondly, Heartbreak is manipulative, right?
It is.
I'm always like,
it totally is.
Totally is. But all right, True Beauty, you were fun. You were. This was. My badass assassin did great in True Beauty. He did.
Yeah, if you need more of him, then check out Tale of Nokdu.
Yes, Tale of Nokdu seems to have a lot of things for us, you guys. It seems to be one that we can all go as retrospective, as kind of like filling in the gaps for the actors that we're finding lately.
Yeah.
Oh, Tale of Nokdu. All right, you guys. So that was Wednesday, Thursday. Those were our 2 finales, and now we head into Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And just as a reminder to you guys, you can support us and help us keep our channel going. There's by giving us a super sticker or super chat, and that way we will definitely see your comment. So it's that little $sign that's next to the comment box. So thank you, everybody who supports us during the week. I mean, last week and the week before, it really does a lot to help us keep going.
It does. It helps so much. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, you guys. So speaking of, we saw our 3rd finale of the week, you guys. It was just Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So now we went from high school students in K-dramas who wouldn't know what sex was if it smacked them in the face to the finale of To My Star. Thank you, show. Thank you. So freaking good, you guys. Did you guys watch it? Who caught this one?
I thought, and this is the same writer director who did. Yeah, Where Your Eyes Linger. Yeah. Her name is Hwang Da-sol. She's like pretty much just out of film school. But I think her quality of writing and the relationships, like those are the 2 strongest BLs that I've seen on Viki lately. So yeah.
I feel like they're clear. My note was that
Joshua.
Where is my note? I had, hi Joshua. Yes, Joshua. Me. It was so freaking good. You can just, I think what I love about the director, you can tell she loves her characters. And so she directs them with that love, and you can see her looking at them with that same love. And then the characters you fall in love with because that's the lens in which she's directing them. And that's also how she writes them. And I thought these boys were adorable and hot, and I was rooting for them. And jujitsu, right, Joycelyn? Right? My. I mean, they just had great chemistry, and the story was lovely, and I was super ragey at our stupid chef to try and blackmail them. But yeah, can someone explain to me who the English-speaking journalist was, and then the weird conversation in English that she had with the chef? Like, did they have a relationship to each other? I was a little hazy on what that was. I felt like they were trying to tell us something quickly, but I wasn't really sure. Oh my God, the other guy did it. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so very much. Yeah, the chef was trash, Joycelyn. So much trash.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it wasn't the tabloid writers that did him in. It was the restaurant. Oh no, God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know who that was screaming at him at the end.
I was just kind of like, why, what is happening right now? I was serious. I did feel like Viki did not finish subbing 6 for some reason. Like it stayed at 91%. Oh, that's interesting, Caitlin, for sure. I mean, he does need a redemptive arc because he was trash.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what she'll give him. Yeah. I know they dragged his love for so long. The big head cat sends you his two. Aw, thanks.
Oh.
We love cats with two paws up. I love it so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I love. Remember the camera? Yes, that was her, and she was stalking them. Okay, so that's who she was. Okay, thank you.
She says, because she loves our actor. Okay.
And so
Yeah.
I was a little hate. There were some gaps story wise, and I was trying to keep up. But I think at the end of the day, the relationship between our two leads, which is Kang So Jun and Han Ji Woo, they had a lovely chemistry, and I love the support that they gave each other. And I love their scene when Han Ji Woo is just kind of like, quit teasing me, quit playing with me. Like, you have a whole different life, dude. Like, get out. Let's be done with this. And I just thought they were lovely.
Yeah. And I also liked how the agency boss, and his minion, they just, gave him a big hug because they were like, hugs. You said hugs solve everything, and that they really did support him. And, yeah.
It was just, I thought it was lovely. And I did, one of my notes was, oh my God, they're so freaking adorable. I wrote that a bunch of times. But my other one was like, whoever styled Son Woo Hyun, who played Kang So Jun, his sweaters were amazing, and I wanted all of them.
Yeah.
I loved his sweaters so much. I was like,
they're just like a like Lovestruck In The City, run on good men's sweaters in South Korea. Oh,
Norke, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, it was really solid, and I can't wait to watch what this director does next. I'm hoping that next, the parallels you saw with this couple that you had, yes, I did like those parallels, right, Caitlin? I am hoping that, because the chef was the bodyguard. I thought the chef looked kind of familiar, and the actor was the rich kid. So she keeps pulling from her same cast. Okay.
Oh, cute. I like that.
I like
just like building an ensemble.
Yes, and I love that. And so I can't wait. Right? Seriously, dude, I just want to go shopping for sweaters over there. And I'm going to like Marisa and I was talking about having to bring in a completely empty suitcase just for all the stuff that we're going to have to bring back. Mine's going to be filled with sweatshirts or sweaters and sweatshirts. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm just really looking forward to seeing what this director does next. And I'm hoping that Vicky or whoever is financing her shows finally recognizes that she can actually tell a tale that is really enjoyable, and gives her more time so that she can dive into some of these stories. Because I would love to have learned more about our young man Han Ji-woo. We didn't really learn much about him. He was just, a little closed off, and he was a cook, and he enjoyed cooking, and that was it. And I would have loved to have seen more about that.
So are these web dramas over there? Is that why they're so short?
I think so. I'm not really sure where they're airing over in Korea, but yeah, I think they are web dramas.
Oh, because I'm not sure.
But I still think they could do 30 minutes.
Well, that's a lot of time. That would just make things so much richer and better. And
But yeah, I thought it was, Where Your Eyes Linger was #1 until I watched this one. So now it's like, but it's from the same director, so I feel like they're just part of the same universe. So I'm very happy, right?
Yeah. Let us know if there's another one lined up, because
there is one. It's dancing, but I don't know if it's her. I'm glad we finally got a decent kiss. Yes, the Where Your Eyes Linger kiss was also really good in the end, but this one was the best kiss I saw all week, you guys. It was hot. Exactly, Joycelyn. Full length drama. Let's dig in to these backstories and all of that. Yeah. I think they are testing the waters. Yeah.
Yeah. Vicky, you got a winner there. Keep going.
Yes, we want more. We want more. We want it to be good. We want to be able to root for these characters more, right? Yeah. Oh, it was so good. Nice work to my star. Yay! All right. Next up, I can't read my own notes. Marriage Lyrics. I'm not watching that. Who's watching this one, guys? Are you Caitlin? Wait.
I need to know who's watching this. It is so crazy.
Right, Marco? I want to finance them. Let's do that. I know.
You Make Me Dance. Oh, right. I did see that on Vicky. That's the next BL coming up. Excellent.
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
All right. So who's watching Marriage, Divorce, blah, blah. Oh, Holly dropped. Oh, man, though. Because the end of episode 4 was crazy.
What happened? What happened?
So we have our three main couples, right? Well, they were spending an awful lot of time on the parents of two of the couples. And so what happened was there is a hospital director. He's much older than his wife, who's the second wife. So their son is the doctor married to our 30-something couple. All right. So this stepmom, this is so confusing to just say it. The stepmom has a childhood friend who they've rediscovered, and he is the father of Sung-hoon. Okay. Right. And so he is so enamored with the stepmom, and his wife is getting a little edgy over it. So our stepmom and her hospital director, 20 years older than her husband, go to a movie, and he has a heart attack and she does nothing. Oh, she waits until it's too late, and then she goes to get help. And this look of glee on her face was like the ending of all cliffhanger endings for K-dramas. Oh. It was insane. Oh, that's right, Caitlin. Down galore for sure. Oh right. My God. So now it's going to get super horribly makjang, and like she's going after her stepson. Oh, like sexually? Yeah, looks like it. Like she's trying crocodile tears at the funeral, and it's so over the top makjang. So that's hilarious. Crazy. And that's just so there's more than the three couples. There's really like 5 couples, and plus there's another set of 3 young women. I'm not quite sure. One of them, I think, is Sung-hoon's pregnant girlfriend. I don't know yet. They haven't explained it. So there's so much going on, and it's all soapy awesomeness. So
nice. I love it. I'm not sure I'm ready to dive into it, but maybe with my hiatus, I'll jump in. We'll see what happens.
So it's definitely an ick factor, right? Who's saying that the stepmom and the stepson. Right? It's like,
that's crazy, right?
It's insane. It's ridiculous. I love it.
That's crazy. Oh my God. It sounds delicious and crazy. It sounds like it'd be a really good binge, maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Maria's not into it. Okay.
It's completely crazy. And the show, it's doing huge for TV Joseon. It's just like, yeah.
I feel like Joseon is like knows its lane now. Like they're gonna be like makjang central from what it seems like with all what their shows are doing well is over there.
Gail, oh yeah, she's a smart cookie. She knows. So I was wondering where they were gonna go with these couples, because it's just gonna get more and more. Like they've only just touched on how makjangy this is gonna get. So
okay.
Yeah, who are those other women? I think one of them is pregnant. I think one of them is, Sung-hoon's mistress, but they haven't said which one. I'm guessing it's the actress, but yeah. I'm sorry, what was that about fake soap opera?
I was like, plot sounds like a fake soap opera from Search WWW, right? Absolutely. I feel like He's watching her. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, 3 mistresses. That could be. Maybe they're all.
Oh my
God. But don't you think the family that's in their 40s, like that couple, like who was the husband having an affair with? I thought he was having an affair with one of the other men, but I'm not sure. They haven't really said yet. I can't stand the cheater dad. He is so ignorant. The cheaters. Oh, dad. Yeah. Everyone's cheating. Everybody's cheating
from what you guys are talking about. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's totally a telenovela. Yeah. It's really good.
That's great.
I don't know.
Hello, neighborhood. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, great. Gina, I like that all 3 are mistresses. That'll be really fun to discover. I can't wait.
Oh my God, this show sounds insane.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So that is, I guess, Marriage Lyrics still has got, you guys are into it. So we'll definitely keep talking about that one. And one that guys, we're heading into the finale next week, like this week, like Mr. Queen. What is happening, you guys? Holy shitballs. That's really the only. So we find out last week that our queen is pregnant, right? That was the big reveal, and then it's all about not the machinations, but all the things that have to happen now. So I thought it was a beautiful episode, and I loved it. But I also am back to. I am still a little muddled on who exactly is embodying the queen, because I feel like there's merging still happening that I would love some explanation on. But this is where I'm landing, Marisa, and tell me how you feel. The king, though, is in love with Bonghwa.
Yeah.
That's what he's in love with. Yeah. Like that is the personality that he's in love with.
Yeah.
And so I love that so much. And so that's the part that's really getting me, and that's what I'm digging.
Yeah, it's interesting that they haven't flashed back more to the original queen, because she was cold. Right. She was scared. She really loved her step cousin more, but they haven't flashed back to that version of her at all.
Yeah. Did she love her step cousin more? I've never been clear on where that relationship actually was.
I thought so.
Right. I think it is just going to be at the end. It's going to be like some some montage to explain it all. It's going to be like, what's happening? Thank you, Rose. Yeah. So I think their chemistry is lovely. I think but I don't know. I'm just really into it. I'm really into whatever it is the story is trying to tell about just, love is love, people. And I love that. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah. But it's crazy. She's pregnant. She's like, Bonghwa doesn't know how to deal with that. Right? It's like Joseon era prenatal advice is terrible.
Terrible. I never even had kids, and I'm like, I think those are all bad things. I think all of that is going to lead to bad. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Getting on a horse is a bad idea. Oh,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really, really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Oh, look, now it's the big one. Nice. Look at that. Thank you.
Thank you. That's great. So yeah, I need to watch this next episode, because I need to know that the king actually figured out that was going to happen. He was going to be in a trap, but the palace machinations between the queen dowager, the grand queen dowager, the left minister, it's like building. So she did
kiss the cousin, but did she kiss the cousin or did the cousin kiss her? That's the thing about K-drama kisses, you guys. I can never tell if the girl is actually into them or not. So I was hazy on whether or not she was like, I can't say no, or if she was like, you're now just confusing me really badly and I'm leaving.
Well, it's interesting because we've got the cousin who's doing everything for the queen, and then we've got the king's brother who's doing everything from Yubin. Right. And they're both like sacrificing other people for their misguided love. I don't, by the way,
Ollie, if it follows history at all, the baby dies. Oh, good Lord.
Ooh.
Yikes. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's dire. They only have 2 episodes, so maybe they're going to change history.
Yeah, and is Bonghwa going to go through?
Right?
I can imagine they going through childbirth.
Oh,
so
Avanda, yeah, it's a good call. I am team Choljong. I'm King. I'm Team King for sure.
Team Kim, yeah. I really don't know how this is going to end. Like, does Bonghwa end up back in his own body in the future? I don't see changing the path.
But then here's my question, Marisa, because I was really thinking about this. This story has never been about Bonghwa, ever.
Right.
It wasn't about his journey in the future or jumping back and forth. We've only been in the present time for that first episode, and then that quick flashback when he flatlined, right? And that's it. We've never really explored what that world was. So we've seen everything from him embodying the queen. And so how he's adapted in that way. So it's kind of the queen story filtered through this modern Korean man. So I have no idea how this is going to end.
Yeah. So Scott, that's really interesting because
Ah,
also I think I read that he died 14 years after he took the throne.
interesting.
So yeah, the king. So I don't know at what point this becomes real history. I don't
Yeah.
know. Mm.
So I mean, yeah, I'm wildly fascinated. Are they going to do that switcheroo that they did in Nokdu, where I think it was Nokdu, where the king, like the king basically says to whoever they want to take the throne, I'm going to go and live my own life in a hut in a village far, far away. And then you just take on the name and the mantle of my kingdom kind of a thing as your own. I'm wondering if they're going to do some switcheroo with that.
So Gina, you brought up that the title is Mr. Queen. The thing is, in Korea, the title is the full name of the queen. It's not. I don't think. I mean, is there a
Right.
word? Yeah,
It is actually Queen Chol something.
Yeah,
Chorin. Chorin.
Yeah, it's her name. So that's the actual title of the show. So,
So yeah, I hope they just stick with fiction. I do too, Juhi. I mean, I feel like that's what they've set it up. That being said, they do, Marco. They do basically say, we're not following history here, people. So be prepared. I feel like they've been warning us, not even warning us, but maybe letting us know that the ending is not going to be historically accurate. Who is our favorite and least favorite character? I mean, Shinhei's son is my favorite. Like her performance as both the queen and as Bonghwan channeling the queen, or the queen channeling, I think she's been magnificent in it. It's so different from anything I've seen her do. I think she's fantastic.
Yeah. There are a bunch of characters that are my least favorite. Oh my God,
that's fantastic, Marco. Yes. Right?
Yeah. No touch couple.
I will say this too. I mean, favorite character is hard because his devotion to how wacky the queen is, I love it. I love the scene where he was getting advice on how to make her happy, and the one guy threw water in his face, and then he says, I just watered my flower. And the king was like, I will die if I did something like that. Like, she will kill me if I throw water in her face. Like the fact that he knows that she's this cranky, basically, I mean, she's just a cranky, out of place person in the palace, and he's so drawn to that, and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Court Lady Che. When she got drunk off that pear blossom wine, I love her. And with her like little, naughty periscope thing.
And he is Ricky Carlu. Yeah, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, right. It is. They just have such, you can tell that they're good friends. Like I think because it hasn't been set up as this hot romance, like, that we've seen. I just think that it's definitely coming through that they just genuinely like each other. Yeah. Right, Toya? Anything happens to Court Lady Che, I'm like,
yeah. I'm really looking forward to the end of this show because I have no idea how they're going to resolve it all, and it's just been so solid for 20 episodes. It's so good. I want to turn around and binge it again. It's just been so satisfying. Like, and I can't even. I think we were talking about it on Twitter. Like, everyone's like, why do I love it so much? And we were kind of like, well, I mean, it's a good story and it's good actors and all, but I think there's a certain magic that involves all of those pieces coming together. And this one just has that spark of magic that is, you just can't explain it. And that's why it's just so freaking good. Well, in fact, everyone, if you need a little more digging or a little more understanding of this magic that is happening, we shot a video for the synastry between our lead actors. And so, Jen, when is that going to come out? Jen did all the work. It's like, if you guys love astrology, Jen has so many explanations. It's just, it all makes sense. The universe makes sense.
Thank you, Marisa. Yeah. You guys know we love to do the Astro Corners, or at least I do. And Marisa comes along for the ride, and I really appreciate it because she lets me like do my two favorite things in one place, which is K-dramas and astrology. But yeah, it's really interesting, you guys, the astrology between all three of them. And so I will just tease you with that. So check it out. Check it out. It's going to land. I think my goal, Jae-Jin Hook's birthday is the 9th. So my goal is to drop it on that day. So yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed it happens.
Oh, so good. So good.
So, I know, right? K-drama, right, Denise? So right. The K-drama Ricky and Lucy. It's so perfect.
That's a good one, Nika Pika. All right.
All right, you guys. It's that time.
Yes. It is time for our top 3 moments of the week. I didn't prepare you guys.
But get ready. You guys always know what's coming.
That's right. So we have 2. Actually, this week is a little different. This week is a lot different. We have 4 favorite moments from this week. And then you guys get ready because we're going to ask you for your favorite moments. But this week, it's a Kiss-a-Palooza.
Kiss-a-Palooza. Hang on one second, Marisa, because I just saw Juhi's comment about doing an astrology for beginners. I will work on astrology for beginners, Juhi. I will totally do that because I don't want to confuse you. I want you just to enjoy the astrology of it all. I'll do a
great idea.
Version of astrology for beginners. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you.
Nice request. Yeah. All right. So our first favorite kiss from this week is from True Beauty.
Oh, because our grapefruit couple was amazing. Look at this wedding. Like, look at this wedding.
It was hilarious. And that she's got this thing around her, this, thing around her neck. And she's just like, hey, it's just here, whatever.
Oh, God, I loved her so much. I loved everything about this character except her raging alcoholism. The fact that her future brother-in-law bought her a toolkit for a wedding gift. He is still hashtag goals for me to just be that, like, just that powerful. Like, I loved her so much. And the grapefruit couple just brought me so much joy week after week, right?
Yeah. So funny. They were great. Okay. And then our second kiss this week was from Lovestruck.
Woo! Finally!
God. I mean, come on.
Right?
Yeah. But what was interesting was that it was fraught with emotions before it happened. That it wasn't, that she's battling so much in her head, but you can't deny.
No,
God, honestly, he was looking for her for a year. Wouldn't you be like, okay, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Right here. Right here. Yeah, I know. So I just love that she finally did something about it. Yes.
That's right.
Nice work. I was like, ooh, I think they're the best couple from that drama. Yeah. Oh my God. Our grapefruit couple? Yes. I wish we could have watched more. Lovestruck. I know. Yeah. Lovestruck's they're so good. So good.
Good. Oh, yeah. That was number 6 for you, Amanda. Okay.
How many times have we watched this? Well, I had to pull it, Nika Pika. And so I worked on that one quite a few times.
Oh, yes. You had to make sure it was just right.
I had to make sure we had just the proper amounts of time. Do I pick this part? Do I pick that part? It's very...
And then our third kiss of the week is from Mr. Queen.
Yeah.
And not quite a kiss, but a moment. Oh.
So hot. Oh my God. Right?
Look at that. Come on. That's great chemistry.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just speechless because you're just like, do it. Come on. Since intercourse is necessary. Yeah. Oh, panic. Okay, and we're done. Thank you. I love them so much.
They're so good together.
Ji-Shin is a good kisser for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Going all the way back to Healer. Holy cow.
Right?
Yeah.
That was Mr. Queen though. I mean, they've been teasing us for so long. I think that's why they give us little pops here and there. They're like, look how hot this can be. Yeah.
All right. And then our fourth kiss of our Kiss-a-Palooza this week is from
the best of them all. And personally, if we're going for good kisses, you guys, this was the best one in my personal opinion.
Yeah, it's the jujitsu moment in bed from To My Star. Oh my God, these men.
So
gorgeous.
It's just so hot. And like, it's a real kiss, you guys. Like, it's a real freaking kiss.
Look at that connection between the two of them. It's just like,
I mean, this director loved these two so much. You can just tell.
Yeah. I love them being in love.
Right?
Yeah.
Like and then we turn off the lights. I love it so much.
The thing is, have you noticed in K-dramas, there's always the bedroom light is always on. I was like, when they turned it off, I was like, what?
What? Yeah. And I think they only turned it off because that was just a device that she used to pan out and go to the sky, to the stars. But yeah. Right? It just was so freaking hot. Like that's we're not, it doesn't have to be scandalous, but is it that hard, K-dramas, to do kisses like that? Like, that was hot and meaningful, and we felt connected, and we felt like so into it. We were so happy for them. Like, it was
and no one had to get naked. It's not like American television, you know?
We didn't need naked. We needed jujitsu and good kisses.
All right. So tell us, you guys, what was...
It didn't look like they were kissing a wall, right? It wasn't like, look, this is so hot. No. Oh, so much, right? All right. Good. So now it's your guys'.
Yeah. Tell us what your favorite moment was this week. We have, how many shows did we watch this week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shows.
9 shows, right?
Ooh. Yeah. And we haven't even gotten.
Oh, sorry.
We got some. Oh, I was just gonna say we got some big ones coming up this month too.
Right.
When they said, yes, the car in Lovestruck, when he leaned back and he was just like focused on her. My God.
Oh my God, and Marisa, we didn't even talk about when he came walking through the rain to get her.
That's right. Ji-Chang look. It was too short. When he went to the bus station to collect her, and there was a moment of him walking in the rain. Oh,
right.
Sorry, my answering machine's on.
Right. Court Lady Che with the wine, absolutely. Elevator fight scene from LUCA and the way it was shot, absolutely. Caitlin, it was so freaking good. Drunk Rowan, a giant puppy. Yep. All right, our little Great Dane puppy. Nice.
Oh yeah. There's no way she could carry him though.
There is no way. Tasty's got 2. What do you got? Yeah, tell us. You can tell us. We'll share 2. Are you kidding me? 4, because there were so many great kisses this week.
Yeah, it's a good week, huh?
Yeah, right? Such a good week. We freaking loved it. Why are Carissa carrying kisses? Gail, that is the $1 million question. Everything else, that's probably my biggest complaint about K-dramas. They are so good at the buildup and the longing and the everything that leads up to that kiss, and then the kiss they give us is like, wait, what? Like, that's why when you get a good one, we celebrate it so much.
That's right. Amanda, so you had a Mr. Queen moment, from episode 14. This show is just so good. Every scene is good.
Right? Tessia, number 1, the female lead goes to the second lead at the bar. That was hilarious. Yeah. I think I read somewhere that those 2 actually went to college together, so they've been friends for a long time.
Oh, I love that. And you know what? They've both been really famous for a long time. So, I'm sure it's a small industry over there, but I love that. That's so great.
Yeah, that's so cool. And then the second lead in True Beauty throwing the shoe. Yeah, that was hilarious. You guys want to talk OSTs? Okay. Kate, we'll have to maybe defer to Caitlin to help lead that, because I'm not very good with OSTs. Or Marisa, you want to lead OSTs? Not today, but yeah, give us that. You guys send us some stuff that you want to talk about OSTs, because I'm not. I know and I like them, and that's about all I can say about them.
Yeah, you know that when Punch is on the OST, then it's a really big show.
Okay, I don't even know what that means, but okay,
yeah. No, she's an amazing singer, and she's like in all of the biggest, like Goblin, Descendants of the Sun, like she's in the biggest OSTs. But but for OST for like True Beauty is really cool, because you've got it's in the K-pop industry, and there's like we can do an OST thing. Tell us what you love. So
and I'll just nod and be like, yeah, I enjoyed that one. Why? Because it was fun. And that's it.
Caitlin got that moment from Marriage Divorce. Holy cow. Just, I swear, you got, because they zoomed in on a close-up of her just going, all my dreams are coming true. He is dying. And it was just like insane. It was so insane. He's like reaching for her and she's like doing nothing. Oh my God.
Oh my God, right? Calling his mom on his dad. Like that was hilarious. I did love that scene. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I love that family. Im Shi-won's family was great, you know, except the dad, but I love how they gave it to him.
To My Star Kiss from Ep 9 when he told him to come to him. Oh yeah, that was very sweet. I did enjoy that. Yeah. Right? I can't wait when kisses change from the peck wide-eyed. Oh my God, right? Yes. I always hold out hope. When it starts there and they back up, I'm like, are we gonna go for a good one? And then they do, and I'm always really happy, right?
Yeah. Really.
The Isaac Hong song from Lovestruck. Is that the one that they use all the time? It's in English. Is that the one?
I don't know, but I'm gonna write it down.
Right? Okay. When the mom smacked her husband and run on, so refreshing. Right? Dude, like, and then I thought that again, going back to how much real estate that they left on the floor and run on. So mom, being a famous actress, also comes from a very influential family that's been bankrolling dad, and she stayed in this godforsaken marriage for that long. I felt like we could have done a little bit more with that. But yeah, that moment was amazing.
Oh, Amna, you know what? I was just going to suggest that we do like a Spotify playlist of the Clubhouse favorite OSTs.
Yeah. I think Caitlin's got something kind of going, and we can definitely we'll start adding those for you guys for sure.
Yeah, that sounds great. Oh yeah, a lot of these mahjongs very, very overt with their foreshadowing,
right? Defibrillator on the wall. What could I possibly use this for? Yeah. It's all to be like, she knows it's there. That's hilarious. Oh my God. All right, you guys. That was so much fun. Oh, and they got made divorced in a millisecond, right? It was hilarious. Like she was literally like, boom, divorced.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did she get divorced on the way over? Like, what's going on? Yes. Caitlin, yes. Chris watched it. Oh my God, I'm so looking forward. I'm like, seriously, come on, Mr. Queen, stick that landing. Stick it. Come on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. This was so much fun. Once again, the KDrama Clubhouse is my favorite place. My favorite thing to do every week. Thank you. We love you guys. We're the KThree. I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa, and thank you so much for being here. Please tell your K-drama loving friends to come and join us, because this is just, while we all still shelter at home, we hope you're all safe, but this is like the happy, happy place for all of us. So thank you guys for being a part of it. So be sure to we have friends who can tell you what you need to do.
Exactly.
자, 그럼 구독자님들 구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정까지 부탁해요. 안녕.
So thank you guys.
Thanks. Bye.